Hi everyone, I'm Courtney. Today I'm here with my friend Andrew. Andrew and I are going to tell you a story to help you learn English. This story is going to get very silly. Alright, are you starting or should I?
You should start.
Okay. There is a little girl. The little girl is watching TV with her parents. On the TV, the news reporter says they're sending a monkey to the moon. They're sending a monkey into space.
The little girl tells her mom and dad that she wants to go to the moon with the monkey.
And her mom and dad say, if you're a kid, you can't go to the moon.
This makes the little girl very sad. She really wants to go to the moon, so she comes up with a plan.
First, the little girl packs her suitcase. This is the little girl's suitcase. And she puts a few things inside.
First, she puts a banana.
The banana is in case she gets hungry.
It's a long trip to the moon.
True. Okay. Next, she thinks, if I go to the moon, I want to look fancy. If I go to the moon, I want to look good. So she steals her mom's diamond ring. So now she has a banana and a diamond ring inside her suitcase.
So she needs to get to the spaceship, and she decides she's going to take a bus.
Here, I'm going to erase this so you can draw the bus. And she decides to take the bus to go and find the spaceship. The bus is giant. It's bigger than the spaceship.
Well, that's because you need to fit a lot of people on the bus, but only one monkey on the spaceship.
Right, of course.
The bus.
The bus driver says to the little girl, if you want to ride the bus, you need money. But the little girl is a kid. She doesn't have any money.
But then she remembers she has her mother's diamond ring. So she pulls the ring out of her suitcase and says, will this do the trick?
And the bus driver says, if you give me that ring, you can ride the bus. So the little girl gives the bus driver the ring. And now, the little girl is on the bus. She's happy.
So the bus drives to the spaceship. The little girl sees the monkey at the spaceship. She says, if I'm going to the moon, I need a spacesuit. So how does she get the spacesuit?
The little girl says to the monkey, "Will you please give me your spacesuit so I can go to the moon?" And the monkey says,
Good thing I speak monkey. That translates to, if you give me this banana, you can have my spacesuit.
and the little girl was so glad that someone spoke monkey. That's why learning languages is important. The little girl gave the banana to the monkey. And the monkey gave his spacesuit to the little girl. The monkey was distracted by the banana. So then what happened?
So now the little girl has a spacesuit and she can go to the moon. So she gets on the rocket ship and the rocket ship takes off to the moon.
The rocket ship takes off to the moon. And now there's a space station. There's a space station on the moon. Space station. The little girl arrives at the space station. She still has her helmet on.
The news was standing by to capture the first monkey on the moon.
So the people that worked for the news had a camera and were filming the little girl. They thought that the little girl was the monkey. So they were going to film the first monkey on the moon. The little girl's parents were still at home. The little girl's parents were still at home watching TV. They thought they were going to see the first monkey on the moon.
He's eating the banana. What they saw was, in fact, their little girl. The news asked the little girl, "How did you get to the moon?" And she said, "My parents always told me, if you can dream it, you can do it."
And that's the story of how the little girl got to the moon. The end.